Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Big Suey. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
They'll try the right here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Hands off to the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. He'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big game for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a third and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Hunt. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
And there's the handoff. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Brown. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The quarterback showing off the cannon.
Good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And here comes a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Penn. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Hack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 18 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And now to try here for the extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Arkansas 21, Penn State 10.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Second down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Razorbacks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good.
That keeps the score Arkansas.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The loss on first down. It's second and long from the 22. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, nice drag route here. I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now here's the toss play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Nittany Lions churn out another first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score for Arkansas, 27, Penn State, 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Freedom.
There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Number 0. Ball played in the end zone.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Arkansas, 27, Penn State, 17.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Pressure is coming. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Double right.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up.
Belly stunner. Ready.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. And the Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Complete on the out route. Ruled out of bounds at the 32. First down for the offense.
On the double.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Pass caught, can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling? Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Got it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Direct snap to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. When it comes down to this, they need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete as the defense...